No, I'll check. I'll look at all the sticks later.
Sup? Sup?
We will. Oh, I'll switch to hotel.
But then Micah commented that they're staying in Princeton on Saturday, and then they're staying at.
I saw that.
But they're staying like Minneapolis. Don't go there.
No, I ain't going anywhere near
Grove
Minneapolis
would be the
right now.
best place to be.
Yeah.
So. Oh,
no, I'll stay on the north side.
Mandy's downtown Minneapolis.
Yeah, Mandy's judging in her hotel that she got a sign is in downtown Minneapolis. She's changing it.
Probably smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, welcome everybody. This afternoon we have a throw together game with the Jamestown Valley City Prowl. They were kind enough to welcome our Angels 12U team over after a fallout of a game that was supposed to be on the schedule where Fergus Falls intended to take place yesterday. Got canceled. There was some overbooking, some schedule confusion. So that game didn't take place. So throwing this one together. Good weekend for hockey. Nice drive over, nice sunny, windy, still cold. Quite warm in the arena underneath radiant heaters. A noticeably very large roster team for JVC, for the Prowl. My goodness. Looks like 4 sets of lines for forwards and 3 sets for D. That's what you call a deep bench, ladies and gentlemen. I have a feeling that the Prowl will only roster one 12U team. Starting off for the Angels at center, Woods. Driving forward, Prowl will bring it in. Shot by 19, stopped by Charlotte Reichert. Puck picked up by Woods, near size pass to Hofer. Hofer backhands it down into the Prowl end. Chasing it down, recovering behind the goal line is 23. Continues to skate up far side along the wall. Pressured wide by Griniker. Shot goes down behind the goal line. Ricochets out off the backboards out front. Hopper jumps in, freezes it. It'll be a far side face-off down in the Angels' end. Olsen setting up for the face-off. Win by the Prowl. Pass back to the point. Spin shot, point blank. Nice save by Hopper. Cleared wide by the Angels. Picked up along the wall by Olsen. She feeds it up towards Smith. Smith reached for it. Puck slid past. Recovered by Prowl. No icing on the play. Lots of speed from Smith. Chasing it down. Pulled off the half wall. Lost it on the stick handle with Smith. Pressure. Bounce over the blue line far side. Recovered by Griniker. Griniker. Pass back to Scarlett. She headmans it up to Olsen. Nice pass across to Smith. Smith brings it back down on the pressure. Has to figure out how to make a spin move. Recovers along the wall. Shot wide angle. Blocked by traffic. Pulled off the wall. Shot by Olsen. Or by Perry. Broken up by 21. 21 was bringing it down. Tried to dump it, but the puck hit the stick of Sammy Reichert, so no icing. Recovered. Far side pass off the wall by Muldoon. Kept in at the far point. Centering pass from behind the goal line, broken up by Sammy Reichert. Reichert continues to skate with it, dumps it up the boards. And giving chase is Muldoon. Prowl back on the offensive. Skating it back down into the Angels' end, near side, pressured wide by Lynn Teagan. Muldoon battling for it far side in front of the Angels' bench. Tries bringing it up center, dumped back into the far corner by the Prowl. Lynn Teagan recovering. Chips it up to Reichert. Reichert was feeding it up to the half wall. Go in there for the Angels. Shot from the point. Save went just wide on the reflection. Skating it out of the zone now is Flack. She tried dumping the puck. Shot broken up by a Prowl stick. Puck did get redirected towards net. Goaltender having to make a save. 12:29 left in period 1. Woods with the drop. Nice win back to the point. Reichert pass across to Griniker. Griniker shot on target. Save. Rebound went wide. Jump pass back behind. Centering shot on the pass from behind by Hofer to Flack was on target. Saved third wide. Battle along the near wall now. Woods with it. Cycles around up top. Passes it over to Griniker. Griniker rips a shot. Gets deflected just wide. Hits the backboards. Kept in at the point by Woods. Hofer centering pass to Flack. Flack drop pass back to Woods. Woods no clear shot. Continues cycling far side back to the point. Near side pass to Reichert. Has to dump it down in. Stepping up from the point was Griniker. Chest save. Recovering on the rebound. Carrying it behind the net is Griniker. She'll go back to take her point now again out at D. Loose puck gets reflected along the boards behind the Prowl net. Stopped short along the half wall was by Flack. Puck is able to get back out. Nice job by Reichert recognizing the offside situation and not entering the zone. She'll regroup back in the Angels' end. She's going to cycle around far side using crossover technique to pick up speed. She lost it on the stick handle, and tripping is going to be the first penalty of the game. It's going to be a power play in favor of the Angels. And with the Prowl penalty, it'll be a face-off down in their end. It'll be far side, club hand side of the goaltender. Olsen setting up real low for the drop.
Come on, Cece!
A little pause on the ice as we wait for the clock to get updated. There we go. 11:06 to go. Face off one nicely by the Prowl into the far corner. Puck dump near side.
Get up front!
You're good. You're fine. Shot towards net. Went wide. Far side corner. Battling going on by Smith. Scarlett Smith powering through. Continuing with the puck. Centering pass from behind near side. Snuck through traffic. Tried to keep it in was Olsen. Stopped short by Prowl. 22 with it. Cycling in. Shot on target. And a rebound goal. Driving forward with the momentum. Blasting one in past Hopper. A nice forechecking drive. Short-handed for the Prowl. And that's going to get the first goal up on the scoreboard of the game as they lead the Angels 1-0. That was good heads-up hockey by a Prowl player. Following her initial shot towards net. Stick ready on the rebound. Very hard to defend against. Off the drop. Puck slides back to the stick of Reichert. Headmans it up to Muldoon. Muldoon had her stick lifted. Chased it along the wall. tries to clear it out. Shot from the point by Griniker. Leg save. Rebound sent into the corner. Sent back out to the point by the Prowl. Another shot by Griniker. Blocked by traffic. Prowl able to clear it out. Griniker recovering along the boards in front of the Prowl bench. The pressure, passing it back to Muldoon. Emmy Muldoon. Nice poke check away by 72. 72 able to sneak one by as Reichert had stepped up. 72 with it. Shot on target. And it after the initial save, I think Hopper thought that she had it covered. I think our defense also thought that, as the defense didn't really do much to help Hopper out. In those situations, it's the defense's job to get behind the goaltender with their stick and prevent any puck from rolling in behind them. The goaltenders are trained and taught not to move for inadvertently dumping the puck in themselves, which Hopper did the right thing. So defensive failure on that gets the Prowl up 2-0. Battle now off to the face-off. Dumped up along the wall by Lindhagen. Recovered by Prowl, passing back near side, driving forward was Hofer. Stepping up is Sammy Reichert. She dumps it down into the corner. Kept in at the blue line by Sammy. Tries to clear it out is Prowl. Recovering is Woods. Bringing it back out. Having a regroup in neutral zone. Woods cycling around. Lost it on the stick handle. Recovered by Hofer. Her shot. Domed it. Saved by the birdcage. Recovered. Cleared wide. Out at the point. Lindhagen tries to get a shot in. Nice job by Lindhagen keeping it in. Backhand centering pass by Hofer. Broken up by 13 or 33. Charging in. Shot crossing wide in front. Picked up near side and half wall by Hofer. Stepping up was 84 for the Prowl. Dumping it in at the blue line. Diverting cross ice. Sammy Reichert. Battle along the far wall now is Flack. Getting some help from Lindhagen. Prowl dumping it down behind. Backhanded pass out from behind the goal line out all the way to the point. Shot from the point. Broken up by the stick of Woods. 74 has it as Woods was skating head down. Kept in, shot went wide. Another shot, another pass. So far, Prowl doing a better job of winning the foot races to the pucks. Angels standing flat-heeled, waiting for the puck to get to them. Makes it easy to defend against. Breakout pass. Found the stick of Smith. Smith centers it across to Woods. Woods cycling around. Woods walking in. And a shot and a goal. Burying it in. Sneaking one past. And that's an even strength goal. They were not on a power play. Bree Woods with a pass from Smith. Along the far side wall, and their drive forward brings the deficit back to 1 as Prowl still leading 2-1 over the Angels. 7:36 to go, period 1.
Come on, Cece, you gotta move, girl. Good, nice win.
Off the drop with Olsen. Recovers, neutral zone, cycling down near side along the wall. Poke checked away by
Get there, Scarlett.
17. Puck slides far side, 2:34.
Come on, Scarlett, get her.
34.
Keep going, girl.
Lost it on the stick handle. Recovered, brought back out by 21 in the neutral zone. They dump it back down into the Angels' end. Recovering it is Charlotte Reichert. Her pass across to Griniker. Griniker, a little flub on the dump. Allowed Prowl to keep it in. Recovering behind the net is Griniker. Near side pass, bounces the puck off the stick of Maris. Stick saved by Hopper, cleared wide by defense. Far side pickup by Smith. Smith charging down.
Get it, Maris.
Initial poke checked away, but recovered. Shot from Smith goes high and wide behind. Keeping it in far side is Griniker.
Get it, Cece, get it.
Her wide angle shot was there, kept in. Oh, offside's called as Olsen was reaching for it. It'll be a far side face-off on the Prowl end. 6:39 to go, period 1. On the drop, driving forward on the poke is Tingley. Puck slides back to Lindhagen. Near side pass to Sammy Reichert. Headmans it up to Perry. Perry centering pass. Driving forward was Tingley. Kept in it by Sammy at the point. Prowl recover. Skating it up near side is 5. Poke check by Sammy. Got some help from Lindhagen. Cleared wide. Kept in at the far side point. Shot goes wide. Blowing a tire. Nope, no tire blown. Tire exploded on the trip. So it's going to be another power play opportunity for the Angels. And with the penalty, it'll bring a face-off back down to the Prowl end. Should be a near side face-off. Blocker hand side of the goaltender. Woods with the drop. Face-off 1 to the middle. Puck dumped out. Splits the D, recovered by Griniker. Near side pass to Reichert. Reichert up to Hofer. Hofer centering it up to Woods. Broken up by 72. 72, bank pass off the boards to herself. Pressured by Griniker. Allows Hofer to come in and sneak in to steal it wide. Keeping it in at the far point. Flack there. Dump pass up the boards by Griniker. To Flack. Flack was pressured. Got help from Woods. Woods passing it near side. Nice job by Hofer using the boards as it went behind her. Drop pass back to Woods. Woods was trying to cycle down along the circle. Poke checked away by 72. Cleared out of the zone. A regroup from D. Reichert to Griniker. Griniker poke checked away as she was driving forward back into the zone. Recovered by Reichert. Far side pass to Flack. Flack lost it into the skates of Prowl. Centering pass from Woods. Flack able to get a shot off. Was saved, got deflected wide. Pass out to the point now. Shot by Charlotte Reichert. Snuck it through legs. Was saved. Rebound into the corner. Pass from behind the goal line to Woods, who was able to try and stuff one, or was able to try to stuff one in. No can do on the play. Battling near side now along the hash mark wall. Dumped back up. Stepping up from the point is Reichert. Keeping it in. Angels selecting on a line change. 2 seconds to go. Penalty kill successful for the Prowl. 72 has it. Cycling down cross ice in the neutral zone. Dump towards net. Goes wide. Recovering behind the goal line. Lost it on the turn was Reichert. Bouncing puck backhanded by Olsen up. Snuck back in through traffic as Prowl able to keep it in. Cleared out by Griniker. Smith. A bank pass to herself. She winds up cycling down out front. And a save with the leg pillows of the goaltender as she locked the heels behind her, preventing the puck from sliding in behind. A near side face-off. 4:02 remaining in period 1. Prowl leading 2-1 over the Angels. Off the drop. Puck slides out of the zone as Reichert dumps it back in.
Move your feet, Cece.
Near side face-off now. Prowl end.
Gotta win them.
Olsen winning the draw, dumping it right to their D. Brought back out in the neutral zone, lost it on the pressure. Lindhagen battling, recovered by the Prowl. Prowl chasing it down, cycling behind the net of Hopper, goaltender for the Angels.
Get it, Aubrey.
Lindhagen finding a puck, able to clear it wide, rimming the boards. Going for it is Smith. Smith sneaking around, coming in. Smith gets a shot. Shot save. Goaltender was looking for it, cleared wide by their defenser. Picked up by the Prowl, carrying it behind their net, away from the threat. Kept in though by Reichert. Puck remains in Prowl end, recovered by 33. 33.
Nice move, Aubrey. Nice move.
On the spin, recovers, skating it back up the wall near side, pressured by Muldoon. Her centering pass, no one there. Picked up far side by Tingley. Penelope Tingley headmans it up to Muldoon. Muldoon reaching for it. Covered by Prowl defense. They reverse it back up boards far side. Recovering it's 33. 33 looking for a centerman. Dumped back in by Tingley. Pressured by Perry. Woods fresh on the ice from her break on the bench. Cycling around, pass across to Flack shot, save. Picked up near side by 84. She dumps it up. Charging forward was Griniker. Griniker tries to get it deep. Stops short right on the blue line. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Slapped forward by Hofer, giving chase. Hammered back up into the Angels' end where Reichert recovers. Passes it up along the wall where Capri Woods dumps it up. Bounces a little forward on the stick of Hofer. Centering pass from Hofer. Was trying to get the puck out front where all three were behind the goal line for the Angels. Nice job of Griniker stepping up from the point. She dumps it, rimming the boards back near side. Reichert keeping it in. Carrying it down behind the net by 17, stripped away by Flack. Flack gets it out to Hofer and Woods able to get one and chip it up over the goaltender, and that's going to tie the game back up. We got a tie game at 2 apiece. Deuce is wild. There's a minute 17 to go in period 1. Olsen with the face-off. Charging forward is centerman. Stopped short by Lindteigen. Olsen going for it. Puck battle in neutral zone. Dumped back out to Lindteigen. Lindteigen looking for Eaton. Brought back in by Prowl. Recovered behind the goal line by Reichert. Sammy Reichert feeding it up to Eaton. Snuck past her. Shot from the point. Goes wide far side. Lindteigen feeding it up to Smith. Smith got confused on puck location, kept in, dunked back down behind the goal line. Sammy Reichert pulling it out. Her pass forward, broken up, loose puck grabbed by Reichert, or by Smith. Scarlett Smith near side, bounces off the skate of Olsen. Recovered by Lindteigen. Lindteigen was looking to feed it up to Sammy Reichert. Stopped and dumped back in to the Angels' end. Lindteigen having to revert, cycle back behind the net. Passed up along the boards, dumped out of the zone by Muldoon. Clearing attempt by the Prowl. Hit the shin pads of Muldoon, pressured by Perry. Giving chase now is Tingley. Send back up along the boards. Nice pop off the boards, pass to 72. Or 12 rather. No, that is 72. And beaten just by the buzzer as period 1 came to an end before she could get a shot off. And we will have a little bit longer intermission break here as they started the game on dirty ice, so we'll have a Zamboni break to come back out so fresh and clean to end with periods 2 and 3 here momentarily. All right, finish getting your snacks and drinks in order and go back to your seats on the couches. We're about to get underway with period 2. Angels certainly having their hands full with the Prowl. We'll see what type of motivational speeches the girls received in the locker room as both teams re-enter the ice, start their stretches and get their muscles warm and the blood flowing.
Wrong side, Amy. There you go. Sorry, the last thing I would think it was intimidating. You gotta put the foil on like the Hansons do. Oh, did you get a look, dude? You got a big FU out of that. Made a bolt?
So got myself a little bit of an education during intermission, talking with some nice local folks here about athletics around Valley City and Jamestown. And starting at the Pee Wee level, at least for hockey, Jamestown, Valley City co-op combined, all the way up through high school. Something I did not know. I was thinking maybe it would have been just the youth hockey level. I was assuming the high schools both had their own teams, but that's not the case. But that's only true for hockey. It's my understanding from how the gentleman was explaining it, that other sports, they have enough numbers so the schools have their own respective teams. Kind of a neat co-op that the two cities have with one another, at least for the sport of hockey. The high school having all their activities take place over in Jamestown, and the youth levels, they bounce back and forth, alternating every week on where they practice and where games are scheduled. Period 2, about to get underway with Woods with the drop. Possession Angels. Lindhagen feeding it over to Sammy Reichert, hadn't ended up to Hofer. Lost it on the pressure, dumped into the zone by Woods. Cleared wide, recovered along the half wall by Woods, passing it to Flack. Flack shot. Hit traffic, got deflected wide. Picking it up in the far corner is 27. Bouncing puck, tries to clear it out. Stopped by the skate of Hofer. Possession, puck hit some wet water on the ice, immediately putting on the brakes. Take a couple minutes for that spot to freeze completely. D-to-D pass. And Lindhagen blowing a tire. Capri Woods there to offer her support. Try and hold up the puck. Puck hits some water near side too. Skating it back up is Flack. Flack tries to go across where Hofer overstepping the blue line as the puck was still in neutral zone, and Woods bringing it in creates the offside situation. It's a far side face-off. Front of the Angels bench. Prowl half end of the ice. Olsen with the drop. Puck slid back to Charlotte. Reichert overskating the puck. Stepping up to add support is Eaton. Poke check further up by Olsen, recovered by Prowl. 72 winds up, she rips a shot. Nice glove save by Hopper, cleared wide, recovered by Reichert. Backhand pass into the corner. Eaton, centering pass broken up by the Prowl. Shot towards the net, deflected wide by the stick of Griniker. Griniker lost it on the turn. Kept in by 92, recovered by Griniker. Tied up, got some help from some water, I believe. Smith now charging forward along the wall. Stop short as Prowl cycle back down behind their net. Breakout pass broken up initially by Eaton. Snuck through 92, carrying it back into the Angels' end. Pressured by Smith, going away. She skates it back out into the neutral zone. Cuts in towards the middle. Right around, save off the chin. Right on the beak. Deflected into the near corner. Carried back out of the zone by 72. 72 pressured into the boards by Griniker, able to try and get the puck shot towards the net. Broken up by Reichert. Headmanded up to Muldoon. Muldoon skating with it. Right up through the slot. Shot puck towards net, helped wide by the goalie stick. Chasing it into the corner is Tingley. Prowl recover. Skating it down behind, and a blown tire and dangerously goes hard into the boards. Just 20. I'm really glad to see she's getting up. She's certainly dazed and confused as she awkwardly smashed the boards. I hope that young lady will be okay. 72 with the puck again for the Prowl, charging forward up through the middle. Shot leg saved by Hopper, deflected wide. And puck hit the stick of Muldoon, and she launches it down. So an icing whistle is going to bring it right back for a near side face-off. Blocker hand side of Hopper. 12:06 to go in period 2. Face off one wide by Woods. Lindhagen dumps it down behind the net. Waiting for it far side is Hofer. Charging forward to recover the puck. Far side is Woods. Passes get near side to Flack. Flack with it. Rips it. And a beautiful glove save by the goaltender. And she holds on to it. A nice forechecking drive. Followed by a really nice save of the goaltender. Keeping the game tied. Not letting the Angels come out with a lead. A nice opportunity and a good try by Flack. Face off one by Woods out to the point. Reichert, no clear shot, dumps it down into the far corner. Recovering it, Hofer tried feeding it to Woods. A little bit off kilter, cleared back out by the Prowl. Near side pass, bouncing off the boards and around the stick of Griniker. Griniker recovering, charging back in, skating it down over the blue line. Lost it on the stick handle, dumps it in the corner from the hash mark. Pass out front from behind the goal line from Hofer to Woods. Woods out to Reichert. Reichert rips a shot. Hits traffic. She goes down yard sale style.
Go get it, right!
Puck battle now behind. Recovering it is Flack behind the goal line. Puts on the brakes, change of direction. Pass far side to Woods. Woods to Hofer. Nice redirect shot by Hofer. Saved by the goaltender. Kept in along the wall. Able to sneak it up over the body of Griniker. Puck slides back down near side. Icing waved off as Reichert grabs it. Cycles down below the Angels' net. Continuing up through the middle. Tons of body contact. Bodies flying everywhere. Pass across. Just a little bit out of reach of Woods. She chases down in the far corner. Woods skating it off the boards. Out front to Hofer with it. Goaltender sneaking in. Woods tries to sneak one in. Secretly from behind the goal line. Goaltender had none of it. Locking the skating pads up against the post. Far side face-off. Olsen with the drop. Face-off won by Prowl into the corner. Rims it along the boards behind their net. Tying up player near side attempt was Smith. Kept in at the point by Lindhagen. Olsen had it. Kept in again by Lindhagen. Her shot goes wide, far side. Prowl recover along the far wall. Stepping up is Sammy Reichert. Puck is deflected back near side. Defender decides to skate it out. Loose puck dumped back wide along the boards. Where it's covered by Smith. Smith tried passing it, got deflected off a skate. Back towards Angel's end, slapped back in by 33. Lindhagen recovers. Backhands it up far side. Ricochets awkwardly off of the incorrectly placed held stick of Eaton. Recovered in the neutral zone by the Prowl. Dump back in. Eaton backhands it back out towards the middle. Gets jumbled up in skates. Recovered now by 33. She's going to be cycling around, trying to pick up speed, continuing with momentum, but offsides by 19 is going to stop all that momentum that 13 was building up. On near side face-off, Angels end. 9:23 to go, period 2. Tingley for the face-off. Nice win by 72, banking up the boards to defender. Wins the red line, dumps it down deep. Picking it up is Lindhagen. Pass across around the boards to Perry. Perry trying to hammer it back out of the zone. Chipped off the boards by Sammy Reichert. Puck out front, picked up by Lindhagen. Cross to Perry. Perry was trying to get it out. Lost it on the stick. Puck deflects back near side. 72 battling. Found the stick of Muldoon. Muldoon skating it back up. Carries it down across the blue line. Shot on target towards net as it rolls now into the far corner. Dumped up along the boards. Reichert stepping up from the point. Dumps it back in behind the goal line. Battling in the corners, Muldoon and Tingley. Tingley centering pass. Perry positioning herself behind the net instead of up front. Battling forward along the far point now is Reichert. Reichert, great job keeping it in. Racing forward is Tingley. Swing and a miss as the puck came to a stop by the face-off dot. 72 recovering it. Tries to bank past the boards around Lindhagen. Stopped short by 34 as she brings and skates it down in. Lost it on the pressure from Lindhagen. Chips the puck up along the boards. Racing forward is Flack. Flack's got Woods, but puck carried too much momentum on the dump from Lindhagen. So icing is going to bring it right back down to the exact same spot it was just at. It's a blocker hand face-off for Hopper. Just under 8 minutes to go in period 2. Woods with the face-off, wins it wide along the boards. Charging forward from the half wall was Griniker. Shot from the point. Save cleared wide by Hopper. Charlotte Reichert skating it up through traffic. She's going to hold on to it, continuing to move up. Gets a shot from top of the circle, goes just wide. Backhanded out front, far side cornered by Hofer. Broken up by the Prowl, pressured from Flack, forcing defense to revert to the other side. Pressured by Woods once she got there. Pass from Woods out to the point. Keeping it in was Reichert. Dumps it back in, wraps along the boards behind the net where 91 recovers. Ran into the traffic of Flack. Loose puck picked up by Woods. Passing it up front to Hofer. Hofer tied up before she could get a shot off. Prowl able to clear it back in the neutral zone where Griniker was waiting. Sends it across to Reichert. Reichert's pass off the boards just under the stick of Hofer. Bouncing puck. Woods settling it down. Passes near side to Flack. Flack. Toe drag attempt. Poke checked away by 91. 91 lost it on the back of the leg of Woods. Puck gets dumped back into the stick of Griniker. Griniker to Reichert. Reichert to Hofer. Hofer near side to Flack. Flack winds up. Her shot gets deflected off the leg of 91. Backhand pass from Flack to Woods. Woods lost it on the stick handle along the boards. Griniker stepping up from the point. Carries it down by the goal line. Loose puck out front. Redirected towards net by Woods. Tries to get a deflection with Hofer. Puck in the corner. Chasing after it now with Smith. Smith, footwork out front. She's got Olsen there also to have some support. Loose puck stripped away by Smith. Olsen trying to get it. Wrap around attempt by Smith. Loose puck was there. Olsen had the attempt at it. It was cleared wide by Prowl. Shot from the wide boards by Eaton, I believe, is who took that shot. Save and held on by the netminder. 5:53 now in period 2. Tie game, score of deuces each. Olsen for the face-off. She tries driving the puck towards net. If I can learn how to talk. Keeping it at the point is Linteigen. Battling for it was Smith. Had the puck chipped over her stick. Keeping it in again is Linteigen. Pulling it off the boards was Smith. Had it poke checked away. Centering pass broken up. But a high sticking as Smith swatting the puck above. So that's going to act just like an icing. It's going to come all the way down. Back to the Angels' end. It'll be a near side face-off. Events like that, if you happen to touch the puck above where the crossbar is, you got to let the other team touch it before you do. Otherwise, it's a high sticking, not to be confused with the penalty high sticking. It's a technical whistle, stoppage of play. Treated similar like an icing. Face-off one wide by Olsen to the stick of Linteigen. She dumps behind the net where it's recovered by Olsen. Olsen passing it up through the skates and stick of Eaton. Dump attempt back in. Stopped short by Reichert. Angels got it. Smith charging forward. Puck's going to be on target. Goaltender freezing it immediately with the glove before Smith could do anything with it. That'll be a line change opportunity, I believe, for the defense of the Angels. Olsen, Smith, Eaton staying out on the draw. Pass out backhand front. Shot from Smith. Hit traffic, stripped away by Smith. Keeping it in along the boards, cycling down behind the goal line. Smith still carrying it. Blew a tire as she was out front, trying to figure out where it is. Puck was underneath her, cleared wide by the Prowl. Tries to clear it out, it's kept in by Griniker. Picking it up behind the goal line is Smith. Lost it on the pull from behind. Chasing it down, drop pass back to Reichert. Reichert dumping it back off the boards. Prowl able to clear it back out. Griniker stepping up, going far side. Griniker's picking up speed, flying up near side. Her shot from the bottom side of the face-off goes wide behind the net. Reaching to keep it in, but offsides was Tingley as the puck entered back into the Prowl end from neutral zone. It'll be a far side face-off in front of the Angels bench. 4:17 to go, period 2. Tingley with the face-off. Possession battle going on. Slapstick hockey taking place right on the center line. Bouncing puck. Finally found the stick of 72. 72 cuts in through the middle. Tries getting a shot, deflected off the leg pad of Charlotte Reichert. Griniker recovers. Starts flying up ice once again. But icing is going to be the whistle as Griniker, I think the puck launched off of her stick as she was trying to catch it.
Come on, Emmy, go to work.
Tingley with the face-off. One to the half wall. Shot from top of the circle. Deflected wide. Backhand pass from Reichert to Linteigen, who was unexpected to not expecting it. And a shot, redirect. Nice job by Hopper tracking it on the redirect. Very difficult move to make for a goaltender, as the puck can hit anything and get redirected in another direction. Face-off with Woods. One wide. Bouncing it off the boards. Recovered by Woods. Skating back up far side. Hofer with it. Hofer rips a shot right on the beak dome cage. Saved it on the face mask. Puck gets cleared wide. Picked up along the far side. High slot. Cleared out of the zone by the Prowl. Reaching for it is Linteigen. She'll dump it back into the near corner. It's going to hit boards. Ricochet down. Shot from wide angle point by Sammy Reichert. Goes wide. Picking up loose puck from behind. Out front pass from Hofer. Both defense dangerously stepping up for it for the Angels. Bouncing puck able to get cleared out now by the Prowl. Hofer racing back to get it. She's called off by Lindhagen. Lindhagen passing near side. No one there for the Angels. Wide angle shot. Helped further wide by the glove of Hopper. Hopper, rather. Combination of Hofer and Hopper. Woods tries to pass near side to Flack. Poke checked away nicely by defense 91. Puck gets dumped further in by the Angels. Battling for it is Woods. Pass out front. Point blank shot attempt by Woods. Broken up by the Prowl. Lost in the skates. Puck gets deflected back down into the Angels' end. 2 minutes to go now in the period. The Angels recover, rimming the puck along. Blown tire by Olsen, tripping over the red top of the circle.
Move your feet, Olsen!
Battle now in the neutral zone. Gets cleared wide. Lindhagen steps up. She'll dump it in. Kind of feels like the heater turned off now. Weston, stand up and crank that thing. Turn that button. It's over here. All right, back to my broadcasting duties from playing heater man. 72 charging forward down into the Angels' end. Lost it on the pressure from Griniker. On the spin shot. Blocked by Olsen. Cleared wide behind the net. Racing for it is Eaton, kept in by their defense. Dumped back up along the boards. Marish chipping it up off the boards. Racing for it. 27 on the back check. Yeah, that was offsides. As Perry entered in off the bench. I didn't turn him off, did I? Pretty sure I turned him on. Yeah, I turned him the right way.
How he takes off.
Yeah. Oh, I can hear them. Yeah, blowers are on. Nice heaters in the facility. You can certainly notice when they turn off. Brought back into the Angels' end by the Prowl. Dumped back out. Cleared out by Tingley. Giving chase is Perry. 27 for the Prowl. Recover. She'll cycle down behind their net. Bank pass off the boards. Up to 92, who was back checking back in. And offsides as it was dumped in by Reichert as Perry was still deep in the zone. Tingley with the drop, driving forward to grab the loose puck is 33. Cycling around, bringing it in deep. Lost it on the poke check from Griniker. Charlotte Reichert recovers. She'll continue skating all the way up. Bringing it down in, puts on the brakes, had it poke checked away, backhanded it towards net. Bouncing puck out front. Getting a shot on net was Perry. Grabbing it out of the air was the goaltender. 1.6 seconds to go in the game. Or in period, I mean. I do that a lot. I don't even know where I am right now.
You're in Haiti.
Yeah, cycling Saturn somewhere. That'll do it for period 2. The game remains tied at 2. We'll have a shorter intermission break with the team staying on bench and get third period underway here momentarily.
Hey, you suck.
Third period underway. Woods with the drop, wins it back to Reichert. Reichert pressure, passes across to Griniker. Griniker dump off the boards to Eaton. Was stripped away. Reaching for it was Woods. Puck dumped back down into the Angels' end where it's recovered by Reichert. She cycles down behind the net. Passing it up near side. Defense stepping in, keeping it on sides. Griniker recovered, dumps it up along the boards. 27 loses the stick on the back check. Pass out front from behind the net to Flack, reaching for it on the wraparound. Pull out front was Woods. Saved by the goaltender, near side faceoff, blocker hand of the netminder. Faceoff with Woods, wins back to Griniker. Griniker shot. High flying loose on the rebound by Flack. Cleared wide by Prowl with a wide open net. Pulling it out along with the goal line was Hofer. Kept in far side behind the net. Pass from Flack, centering pass out front. Woods tied up. Prowl able to find the puck, clear it back out. Racing back to recover in the Angels' end is Griniker. Griniker flying around the boards. Bank pass off the boards. Flack there, hammers the puck back down as it slides into the Prowl end. 21 recovers, pressured from Woods, rims it along the boards. Stepping up is Reichert. 72, chip pass off the boards, got it around her, recovered by Linthagen. Passing it up to Eaton, poke checked off of her stick. Swing and a miss by 72, she was winding up. Pressured off the puck by Linthagen. Woods trying to get it up to Smith, who's waiting at the point. Woods still battling for it, kept in by D. Racing up, gets a shot. Was 72. Loose puck picked up now by Sammy Reichert behind the goal line. Stripped away by 72 on the turn, shot on target. Save and covered by Hopper. Face off one wide by Olsen. Bounces off stick of Reichert out to the point. Kept in shot by 94. Broken up. Able to clear it out with Smith. Immediately stripped off of her stick, but recovered by Eaton. Eaton passing it up to Smith. Smith pressured, puts on the brakes. On the spin, passing it up to the slot to Olsen. Olsen's shot deflected by a leg. Chasing it up along the boards was Sammy Reichert. Prowl able to clear it back out. Chasing to recover is Olsen. Olsen lost it on the turn. Tries to slap it forward was Maris. Eaton. Loose puck now recovered by Smith. Smith cycling around, zigzagging back and forth. Poke checked off of her stick. Chasing it into the far corner is Smith. Coming out with it. She got Tingley out front. Wraparound attempt by Smith. Tries to stuff one in. Goaltender doing a good job of snugging the post. Tingley with the battle, chasing it down behind the goal line. Covered by their defense. Rimming it up along the boards. Stepping up, trying to keep it in is Griniker. Got some help from 33. She puts on the brakes. Gretzky style turn towards boards. Centering pass, tries to dump it in. Broken up by traffic. Reaching for it is Perry. Recovered, shot on target. Hit the stick of Charlotte Reichert. Reichert unable to clear it, redirected it right at the Angels' net. Luckily, Hopper was there tracking it correctly to make the save.
Put it on net.
Woods wins the drop into the corner. Griniker Passes it up along the boards. Flack recovers. Skating it back out of the zone. Cycles up far side. Drop pass back to Woods. Woods passes it near side. Hofer with a nice shot. A beautiful save and a nice play breakdown by the Angels. Great job by the goaltender, preventing Hofer from stuffing one in. Woods with it now. On the pass back to Flack behind the goal line. Flack pressured, passes it back to Woods. Woods, backhand pass behind the net. Slid all the way into the far corner. Lost it on the puck bubble by the face or by the Zamboni door. Shot from the wide angle point by Griniker. Saved third wide, kept in play by the goaltender. Woods with it in the corner. She gets taken down along the boards. To Flack. Flack feeds it out front. Just behind Hofer. Loose puck out front. Racing to recover. It is Hofer. She dumps it back down behind the goal line. Recovering it, chasing it back near side is their D. Flipping it up to the high point. Reichert settles the puck. Able to keep it in to where Woods is waiting for it. Woods. Blind pass back to Reichert. Right to the stick of Prowl. Forces the Angels to cycle back and regroup in the neutral zone. They'll go for a line change. Carrying it deep down in the far corner is Griniker. Griniker pass out to Reichert. Reichert one-timer from the point. Save. Cleared wide and around behind the net. Passing it out to the point again. Kept in by Griniker. Recovering behind the goal line now is Smith. Smith pass near side to Eaton. Redirect shot towards net. Cleared wide by Angels. Stepping up to keep it in is Griniker. Griniker's shot glove save. Cleared wide by their defense along the boards. Reaching to keep it in at the blue line is Olsen. Momentum of 42 gets it out of the zone. 52 rather. Stripped away by Olsen. Dumped into the zone by the Prowl. Creates the offsides. And a stoppage of play. 9:28 left in the game. Face off one wide, hammered down by Smith. Tries to get it further down, stopped short by a Prowl skate. Loose puck in the neutral zone, recovered by Smith. Passing it near side to Eaton. As the pass was broken up, charging forward now is Olsen. Olsen rips a shot, blocked by the skate laces of the defender. Smith recovers behind the goal line, passing it to Eaton. Eaton shot towards the net, gets deflected wide near side. Chasing it down in the corner is Smith. Had it stripped momentarily off of her stick. She's battling for it. Puck gets redirected towards the side of the net where the goaltender freezes it. Should be a far side face-off in the Prowl end. 8:51 left in third period. Face-off won by 72 nicely into the corner. Carrying it down behind, stick lift stolen by Tingley. Puck directed out towards the point, pressured as Reichert dumped it back in. Wide angle shot by Perry. Went just wide. Puck found its way out to the far side point. Shot by Griniker, goes wide far side. Trying to clear it out. Unable to do so as Reichert stepped up. 34 has it, pressured by Muldoon. Stepping up is Griniker. Recovered by the Prowl. 20 has it, pressured by Perry and Tingley. 20 carrying it back down. Loose puck found the stick of Reichert. Charlotte Reichert blows the tire just out of camera view on camera range. Recovered by 72. 72 winds up. Big blocker saved by Hopper. Directs it into the far corner. Griniker dumping up along the boards. Muldoon with it. Kept in at the point by 34, who stepped up to Muldoon. Angels recovered back behind the goal line. Pass out front. Perry had it. Was skating backwards, waiting for the puck to get to her before she was able to slap it down. But icing is going to bring it right back down into the Angels' end, near side, glove hand side of Hopper. Angels need to do a better job of skating towards the puck instead of waiting for it to reach them. Prowl doing a much better job of winning foot races at pretty much every square inch of the ice. Face-off won by Woods as she recovers and skates it down behind her own net. Far side pass up the boards to Flack, who gave it right back. Woods near side pass to Hofer. Hofer's going to carry it down in. Lost it on the stick handle as she was trying to settle it down following the pass. Chasing it down behind the goal line was Flack. Flack drop pass back where she thought Hofer was. Defense for the Prowl were there. They dump it up off the boards. And it is kept in by Flack. Loose puck picked up by Hofer. Hofer winds up. She rips a shot. Nice save. Woods there charging. Just a half step too slow for the rebound. On the net was wide open. Pass by Flack to the far side, Lindteigen. Lindteigen lost it on the stick handle. Able to recover. Got to the stick of Woods. Woods had her stick momentarily tied up. Lost it on the poke check in the neutral zone. 91 recovers along the far wall. Backhanded up along the boards where Smith centered the pass. Behind where Hofer was. 27 skated it back up and out in the neutral zone. Poke checked away by the Angels. Backhanded by Woods. Getting it back down deep. Bouncing puck found the stick of Hofer. Hofer cycling around through the neutral zone. Carries it down into the far corner. Around the backside of the net. Centering pass out front. Went right through the skates of Olsen, who was out front. Her stick tied up nicely by the Prowl player. Reaching for it was Olsen on the steal away by Smith. Charging forward and chasing after it is Olsen. Recovered by 27 in the corner. Backhand attempt to get it up the wall. Broken up by Angel. Shot by Smith. Glove save. Gets deflected into the bottom of the circle on the far corner. And a redirect by Smith towards out front. Stopped short and saved and smothered by the goaltender. Forcing a whistle. 5:52 left in period 3. Olsen taking the face off. It's cleared along the side wall by Valley City. Shot towards net by Smith, went wide. Dumped along the near side boards by the Prowl. Kept in at the point by Reichert.
Get it, Cecilia! That's
Chasing it down behind the net was Jamestown. Racing to keep it in is Reichert, and then dumped further in. And Smith's going to go chase after it as it rims the boards. Puts on the brakes, comes back near side, pass out front. Eaton there with a shot. Loose puck, and Eaton tries to stuff it down underneath the leg pad, which is pressed firmly up against the post. It was a wraparound attempt, 72 I think in the game, and the goaltender having a fairly good grasp of the concept of how to make saves on those. Face off one wide by Prowl. Dumps the puck along the board's far side. Racing up from the point was Griniker. It allows Prowl to skate it back out. Poke checked away by Reichert. And then stolen by Griniker. Just out of reach of Muldoon as she was pressuring the point. Recovers shot, save, stick by Hopper. Keeping it on this side of the goal line. It'll be a near side face off now. Glove hand side of Hopper.
I'm light, punch it in!
Woods with the drop. Shot towards the net by 20. Went wide. Recovered far corner by Griniker. Up to Flack. Flack feeding it up to Woods. Woods immediately pressured, but the puck ricochets near side where Hofer was charging up. Hofer overskating along the boards. Woods recovers. Dumps it back to Flack behind the goal line. Flack lost it on the turn. Pass back across the far side wall. Allows Griniker to step up from the point. Dumps it back near side. Pass attempt out to the point by Woods. Was unsuccessful. Pulling it off the wall was Woods. Hits the post. Tries to go in top corner. Ringing bells up in the top side of the crossbar. Keeping it in far side is Flack. Shot towards net from Griniker goes wide behind. A lot of shot attempts by the Angels. A lot of shots going wide. Stripped away now by Woods. Drop pass back to the point. Pulling it off the boards is Reichert. Racing for it. Shot from Reichert. Gets slapped out of the air by 72. Hofer chasing it down behind the half wall to Flack, who gave it right back to Hofer. Hofer battling as she's tied up behind the goal line. 20 has it now on the stick for the Prowl. Tries to clear it out. Dumped back into the zone by Charlotte Reichert, but not far enough as it's hammered back out into the neutral zone. Driving forward was Sammy Reichert, but it's picked up now by the Prowl. Prowl able to sneak around. Pressured above Charlotte Reichert, allowed Sammy Reichert to sneak in from behind. Strip it back down, send it back into the Prowl end. Pulling it off the sidewall was Smith.
Get up there, Cece, get in the slot.
Smith has it out behind the goal line. Olsen calling for it out front. Smith was pressured. Keeping it in was Olsen.
Come on, Lauren.
Keeping it in far side is Lindhagen. Puck rims the boards back near side. Eaton has it. Tries pulling it off. Puck slides out to the point. Passed out of the zone by Sammy Reichert. It's going to force the Angels to vacate the area before it's dumped back in by Lindhagen. They'll have to race back in now. Try and regain possession. Eaton has it along the wall. Pulled away now by Smith. Smith has it. Shot on target. Save cleared wide behind the net by the Prowl. Getting around Lindhagen. And getting it around Sammy Reichert. Got a shot. Pass out front. From behind the goal line. Cleared wide. Couldn't get a clear shot. Clearing attempt by Olsen. Stopped at the point. Shot from the point. Cleared wide off the leg of Hopper. Chipped out of the zone by Smith. Pressure in front of the Angels bench. Gets hammered down by the stick of Perry. Icing waved off. Prowl defense will recover. Tingley racing to recover. She was battling it. Stepping up from the point is Charlotte Reichert. Tingley with it now in the corner. Tingley passing it to Perry. Perry pressured, gave it right back to Tingley, but it was stolen by the Prowl. Prowl trying to headman it up. Battling for it. Nice strip away on the back check by Tingley. Lost it though as she turned into a body. Stepping up was Griniker. Hammered towards net by the Prowl. Carrying it down behind the net is Reichert. Reichert cycling around the face-off dots. Almost runs into the back end of Muldoon. Charlotte Reichert continuing with it. Wide angle shot from the bottom of the circle on target. Glove save and held on by the goalie. 1:09 to go in period 3. Certainly part of the game that's picking up momentum for these final minutes. Both teams obviously hungry for a win as we remain tied, 2 goals each. It's a far side face-off. Woods with the drop. Driving forward off the half wall is Flack, chasing it down into the corner. 27 has it, backhands it up along the boards. Found its way out to Reichert, who kept it in. Woods dumps it back down into the corner. Flack will give chase behind the goal line, forcing the reverse. Pressured back near side by Woods. Reverse back the other way again. Clearing it back out, bounces off the stick of the forward attacker to Reichert. Reichert lost it on the stop and turn. Loose puck picked up by Woods. Woods is going to carry it back in. Pass across far side to Flack. Flack tries centering the puck. Hits traffic, gets carried behind the net. Hammered off the boards. Stepping up, attempt to clear it out was Reichert. Griniker picking up speed. Comes back near side. Rims the puck along far side to Flack. Flack's going to try and pass it up to Woods. Got to keep skating. Flack feeds it up now to Hofer. Hofer has it. Has to chip the puck down into the corner and give chase. 5 seconds to go. Drop pass back to Woods. And Reichert has it, but couldn't get a shot off before the buzzer. So we're potentially going to get some free hockey here. As period 3 comes to a close. Looks like we are going to have a period of overtime. We'll see the duration.
4 minutes.
4 minutes, 5 on 5.
5 minutes normally.
Or 4 on 4. Usually it's 5 on 5 at the youth level.
Probably it should be like 7 minutes. Because it's overtime, so half of that.
For you.
Balancing's 5 on 5.
Ours is 5 minutes.
Yeah, balancing's 5 on 5.
Oh.
Anyways, it'd be 2.
In North Dakota, it's actually 3 on 3.
Wait, you guys just played 3 on 3.
We played 3 on 3 in Fargo, and we decided.
Yeah, but 3 on 3
Oh, we played
is kind of pointless.
Because the refs asked us if you want to play Minnesota or North Dakota.
In North Dakota, it's 3 on 3. That's dumb. Just play hockey, play regular hockey, 5 on 5. Let the teams just give them more time.
She said 5 minute 4 on 4.
I don't know. We'll have to see what they said. 5 minutes, 3 on 3. No kidding. Interesting. Oh, wow. So we got Woods, Hofer, and Griniker for the Angels for our overtime 3 on 3. Face off won by Woods, back to Griniker. Griniker sends the far side to Hofer. Hofer skating up along the wall, lost it on the stick handle as she entered in over the blue line, dumps it in. Picked up behind the goal line by the Prowl. Clearing it out of the zone to the stick of Griniker. Griniker dangerously sending it across to Hofer as it was almost picked off for a breakaway. Puck out front as their defense are trying to figure out what to do with it. Pass is able to get connected near side to 92. 92 pressured by Woods, dumps it down behind the goal line. Sent back up along the boards by Griniker to the point. Shot goes wide. Hits the backboards and ricochets up along the far side wall. Hofer chasing after it. Tries to backhand it out of the zone. It is kept in at the far point. Sent into the near corner. 92 recovers, pressured by Griniker. Centering pass off the wall, broken up by Woods. Woods cycling down behind the Angels' net. Woods is going to decide to get an icing and just dump it all the way down. So we're going to get a line change for the Angels. That's going to bring out Smith, Flack, and Charlotte Reichert. Trying to figure out who's going to take the face off. Looks like Elsie Flack's going to do it. Puck drop one wide along the boards. Recovering it is Flack. She's immediately pressured. Centering pass from in the corner. Found the stick of Smith. Smith puts on the brakes and the turn. Feeds it across to Flack. Flack skating it up over the blue line. Flack buries it. Sneaks one in around the blocker hand side. Hitting the inside of the goal. Just inside the post. That's the game winner. Pass from... Who did I just say scored that? Yeah, it was Flack, not Scarlett. All right. Pass from Scarlett. So that'll do it. Overtime winner for the Angels. On the Throw Together game, invited over by Valley City. Jamestown Valley City, I should say. The Prowl. Appreciate them hosting and having us here this afternoon. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy your week, and hopefully the weather starts getting warmer. Bye.